All right, Vegas, we are back. Man, it's time for us to take your Vegas Golden Knights into the Year 4 Stanley Cup Finals. And what a playoff run it's been so far. Up against the best team in the Western Conference in round number 1, the Vancouver Canucks, and we whooped their ass in a 4-game sweep. Everyone was clicking in that round. Round number 2, we were up against the Anaheim Ducks. They did slightly better. They got the one victory, but it was a 1-0 victory. I mean, we're not going to go 16-0 in the playoffs. Mistakes will be made, and Connor Hellebuyck still had a great game, so the offense wasn't there, whatever. We beat the Anaheim Ducks in 5 games, but then it was the Western Conference Final, up against the Nashville Predators, and after 4 games, things were looking very bleak. I mean, a 6-5 loss in game number 1, a 5-1 loss in game number 3, and a 5-1 loss in game number 4. That's 16 goals against in 3 of the first 4 games in the Western Conference Final, so things were not looking good, as I said, but the team rallied around their goaltender, got him 4 goals in game number 5, and then Connor Hellebuyck took over. Game 6 overtime winner by Zeus himself, Colin White, who's got like 22 points and I don't even know how many playoff games. Can you say Conn Smythe? And then game 7, another 2-1 victory. So like I said, after giving up the 16 goals in 3 of the first 4 games, he comes back and in game 6 and 7 doesn't allow more than 1 in both games. That's fantastic. A great way to end that series. And that has vaulted us into the Stanley Cup Final against the best team in the East and the best team during the regular season, the President's Trophy winning Philadelphia Flyers. So it's been a great playoff run so far. Will it be a Cinderella story or will it be another 18-wheeler off the cliff? I'm hoping for the prior. So here we go, boyos. Let's take a look at the Philadelphia Flyers, see what we're going up against. I remember taking a look at them before or the end of the last video, and it was all about offense. Offense. And when you take a look at this lineup, yep, that makes sense. Rocky Nystrom, Nolan Patrick, and Jacob Voracek on the first line. Now, Voracek's 31, but he still has his exact elite, so he hasn't dropped off at all. Nolan Patrick is 22. He's still getting better. And Rocky Nystrom, this guy went in the same year that Craig Rankin went. Rankin went 4th. Nystrom went 2nd, and so far the early nod has to go to Rocky Nystrom. He's already 87 overall. Now, he's a power forward, so that physical category is up there. But my God, man, I mean, Rocky Nystrom and Nolan Patrick. How many points? He's got 5 goals, 4 assists, Nolan Patrick does. And Rocky Nystrom's got 2 goals, 7 assists. But they're in the Cup Final, and they won the President's Trophy, so it must be working. Second line, you got Jonathan Marchizzo, Claude Giroux, and Wayne Simmons. Now, Giroux is 33, but he still has the potential at exact elite, which means it's just a number. Like, he's not dropping off. I've seen that exact elite stay to like 33, 34. I don't think it stays by 35. So he's had a great career, and he's now centering that second line. The wingers aren't the greatest, but when you have an 88 overall veteran center with poise up at 85, yeah, that's a pretty good second line. Third line might just be the best third line in the NHL. It's better than ours. Evander Kane, Sean Couturier, and Travis Konechny. 2 two-way forwards and the sniper. The thing I like about that third line is Couturier and Konechny, the two-way forwards. I mean, I always have two-way forwards in my bottom 6, and they have 2 guys who are 84, 83. I mean, not only can they play defense, they can probably chip in offensively, especially with an Evander Kane on the wing. And then the fourth line, Scott Laughton, Paul Stastny, and Jake DeBrusk. I like the combination of veteran leadership with guys in their 20s. It's kind of like what we had with Derek Brassard on the fourth line. Pretty good fourth line. So offensively, these guys are killer. They belong in the Stanley Cup Final. Defensively, Ivan Provorov, 90 overall. That beats out Alex Pietrangelo and Shane Gostisbehere, 88 overall. And he's also an offensive defenseman. And when you look at their offense, you know, this guy in the power play, that's going to only enhance their players. So this is rough. But we got some good news after that. No other defenseman on their team is above 82 overall or higher. Samuel Morin, 81. Thomas Hickey, 81. Robert Hagg, 79. And Travis Sanheim, 80. So if we can get by these 2 guys, you got 30 minutes a night where these 4 defenders are going to be playing. So if they're going to score goals on us, we've got to find a way to score goals on them when these defenders are out there. And their goaltender, Brian Elliott, 83, or Carter Hart, the future for them, 82. Now, this has been the story for the Philadelphia Flyers. Never had a goaltender. Will that be their Achilles heel here in the Stanley Cup Final, or will their offense be just way too OP for the Vegas Golden Knights to handle? Now, hang on a second. I got to blow my nose. This is why I've been taking so much time off. My allergies, man. Christmas, New Year's, weddings, friggin' cats passing out in a house that has cats, just breathing in that cat fur on the carpet. Oh my god, it was a hell of a night. But yeah, anyways, give me a second. Okay, so that's a little bit better. I know I'm gonna have to stop a bunch more times before the end of the video, but whatever, boys. We just gotta power on through. It's already been way too long. So here we go, Stanley Cup Finals. Year number 4. We finally made it with a record of 41, 28, and 13. And we're going up against the team that won 12 more games during the regular season than us. The 53, 23, and 6 Philadelphia Flyers. You know what? It's getting freaking hot down here. It's the Stanley Cup Finals. I'm getting pumped. I'm taking my sweater off. Let's go, boyos. So we don't have home ice advantage. That obviously goes to the President's Trophy winning team, but that's okay. Now that we came back and we came back from that series where we were down 3-1 against the Nashville Predators, I believe in this team. I now know there is no situation other than being down 3-0 that we cannot handle. We've just proven it, and we've proven it against the Nashville Preds with that blue line, and also the best team in the Western Conference. We swept them, so I don't care what I see on paper with the Philadelphia Flyers. We are the Vegas Golden Knights, and this is our year, especially behind Zeus himself. Colin White, 16 games played. That's what it was. 14 freaking goals. So here we go, boyos. Game number 1. The Broad Street Pansies hosting the Vegas Golden Knights. Come on, boys. Now remember, what did I say about this series? Prediction. Offense, right? Offense. We got to be able to get by their weak defense, and Brian Elliott, 83 overall. Hopefully, Connor Hellebuyck can have a good series. He's already had the last 2 games have been good. Come on, boys. Let's get off to the right start here. Here we go. First period. 2 goals scored for the Philadelphia Flyers. Shane Gostisbehere scores from the point. Paul Stastny on that 4th line gets it done. But Craig Rankin, baby, his first trip to the playoffs, his first Stanley Cup final appearance, and he gets a goal. Nice job. All right, so it's a 2-1 game. Keep it a 1-goal game. Let's not fall too far behind here. Second period. All right. Not only do we keep it close, we tie it up. The veteran, Adam Henrique, he came through for us in Game 7. He's coming through for us again here in Game number 1. Shots are 21-18. Goals 2-2. Yeah, both teams scoring goals. We're definitely due for at least one more. Goaltenders, which one's going to steal game number 1? ×8 simulation. Look, it's going so much faster now. What the hell? I don't know what my Xbox was doing last time. Something must have been downloading. Who knows? Well, it's going so much faster now. You know what? I don't have time to talk about it anything. Last time it was pretty good. 6 minutes left, and it's a power play! Robbie Fabry! He scores on the PP. 4 minutes left. Can Connor Hellebuyck shut the door? And the Vegas Golden Knights, they take game number 1. All right, calm it down. Calm it down. We know that this can go sideways very quickly. We just came back from being down 3-1, the Philadelphia Flyers. Let's give them a break here. They're the best team in the NHL, but that's solid. Game 1. Robbie Fabry with the game winner. Adam Henrique and Craig Rankin as well. I'm taking a look at the stats. It's a Stanley Cup Final. I want to see who's showing up for us. So point-wise, everyone chipping in, so the depth came through for us. So the depth, the defense, and the goaltending. So their lethal offense was only good enough for 2 goals in game number 1. Now, it's only 1 game. You got to get to like 3 or 4 before you start to see patterns unfold. But I like it. Now, I forgot to show you guys this, actually. I was asking you this at the end of the last video. What should we do when it comes to line changes? Because when we came back down 3-1 against Nashville, I did best lines. Well, I went back and I redid the lines that got us through rounds 1 and 2. Okay, so Slashnikov's not playing. It's going to be Connor Brown, and Rankin is on the second line instead of Adam Henrique, and Derek Brassard is back on the wing. Cody Eakin is back here. Okay, so we went with the line changes that got us through the first 2 rounds. That's basically what I wanted to say. But if we need to make some changes, if I need to pull an ace out of the hole, I will do the EA best lines once again. So here we go, boys. Back to to Philadelphia for game number 2. We shocked the Flyers in game 1. We've won 4 games in a row now in the playoffs. Things are heating up. Come on now. And Zeus was nowhere to be found there in game 1. You know he's due. Come on, baby. First period. I'll take it. Yeah, Marcus Johansson on that first line. Zeus might have had an assist. I don't care. 1:56 left here in the first period as well. That's a big goal. That's a big goal right there. Shots are 9-8, so teams are playing pretty even. Come on now, boys. Don't falter. Second period. All right. That's not horrible. It's not great, but it's not horrible. It's not like we're trailing, and it seems like Brian Elliott is having a very good game. Jacob Voracek's going to tie it up on Connor Hellebuyck from the left circle. Shots are 23-14, so it seemed like the Vegas Golden Knights dominated that period. Might have had some power plays, but the goal goes to the Philadelphia Flyers. So we got a 1-goal game here. Both goaltenders playing well. Which one's going to steal game 2? It was Connor Hellebuyck in game 1. Power play, though, early for the Knights. It's a 5-on-3. They cannot capitalize on the 5-on-3 man advantage. Will that come back to bite them in the ass? 8 minutes left. The Flyers, they've got to be able to take 1 at home. You got to think 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds, and we're going overtime. Now, we had a lot of fun watching overtime in the last round. I'd love to do it again, but Murphy's Law, if I start doing it now, game 3 will be overtime, game 4 will be overtime, game 5, 6, and 7, and the video will be like 2 hours long. I can't have that happen. So we'll make a rule. What did I say? Normally game 6 or 7 for the Stanley Cup Final. We can do 4, 5, 6, and 7, all right? But not 1, 2, or 3. So let's go, boys. Game 2 here in Philly. We're in overtime. Resume simulation. Friggin' Brian Elliott is playing fantastic. It's an early power play for Philadelphia. They cannot convert. Shots are 40-27 in favor of Vegas. Holy shit. I was going to say Carter Hart. No, it's the other guy. Brian Elliott killing it. Another power play. Nothing, though. Power play for the Vegas Golden Knights. Nothing. Both goaltenders playing great. You know what? I can't even blame Connor Hellebuyck. This game just belongs to Brian Elliott. 43 shots for Vegas. Only 1 goal against. 31 shots for Philly. I mean, our goaltender's playing great as well, but I got a feeling, man. I got a feeling, boys. Just keep pouring it on the net. Just shoot and crash the net. It's not going to be a good goal. It's going to be a greasy one if we're going to get by Brian Elliott tonight. I want a greasy slot goal, baby. Resume simulation or crease it up. Power play. Drive the net. Yeah! Nick Ritchie, baby. The power forward. It wasn't exactly in the crease. It was the hash marks, but he snips it home. Past Brian Elliott, and the Vegas Golden Knights get off to a 2-0 series lead. On the road, no less. 44 shots. It took 44 shots to get the second goal of the game. And my prediction about it being a shootout series, the same as the Nashville Predators, so far has not been the case. They've only been able to get, 3 goals against us? 3 total goals in the first 2 games. Games 1, they got 2 goals. Game 2, they had to go to overtime with 1 goal. My God, man, we're killing it. All right, and we lasted. It went to the 5th period. It went to the second frame. All right, so they are not scoring goals on us for whatever reason. I don't know if it's our penalty kill. I don't know if it's our goaltender. I don't know if it's our team. I don't know if it's their team. It's just maybe they're just not producing. So things are looking good right now. We got the 2-0 series lead. Let's go. I got to blow my nose again, but you know what? I'll do it after this game, so you guys can't accuse me of saving it. All right, so here we go, boys. Game number 3. Woo, the Heroes are coming back home to Vegas. The fans are going crazy in the stands, and Colin White still has done nothing in the Stanley Cup Finals. If we got Colin White doing nothing, and we're 2-0, you know he's due. You know he's due for at least 1 game, right? So I'm hoping that this is at least a Game 7, no matter what happens. Come on, baby. First period. Come on. On front of your home ice fans. Just produce. First period. I'll take it. Adam Henrique, the veteran, his second goal of the final. Sean Couturier. So both third-line centers chipping in with a first period goal. Very within a minute of each other as well. Shots are 12-9 in favor of the Philadelphia Flyers. All right. Very good. Come on now, boys. Just do not falter. Stay within 1. Second period. Yeah, that's exactly what we did not want to happen. Yeah, the Philadelphia Flyers are showing off their President's Trophy muscles right now, boys. Shots 31-16, basically doubling our shot totals, and the score 3-1. So this is what I was afraid of. Connor Hellebuyck played great in the first 2 games. We got the 2 victories. We're gonna need some offense here in the third period. I don't know if we can score 2 against Philly. Oh, there's one early. early. Nick Ritchie scores. So after the game that went to overtime, where we only scored 1 through 4 periods, and we got 2, and we're back within 1. Come on, boys. 12 minutes power play. 10 minutes. Oh, goes nowhere, though. The Vegas Golden Knights, they're running out of time. Can they get a tying goal here late in Game 3? Really put the pressure on. 1 minute. No, they don't. Samuel Morin out there is going to get the empty netter as the game ends, and there is life in Philadelphia. 2-1 series lead for the Vegas Golden Knights. All right. It's not going to be as easy as I thought. So far, the road team is 3-0 in this series. Depth everywhere, and White has done nothing. We need Zeus to really step up. All right, going for my break right now. I need to blow my nose, get this congestion out of me. I cannot save from this screen, so relax. All right, that's much better. So, Game 3 comes to a close, and this series is 2-1 for the Vegas Golden Knights. All right, so we'll just throw that game aside. I'm not going to make any line changes. We're not going to panic, all right? They got the 4 goals. We know they have the offense. Yeah, Colin White, he got a few assists so far in this, but the goals, man, we need some goals. You're incredible in the first 3 rounds. I really need you to step up. So will a home team be able to take 1 victory in the first 4 games, or are we going to have a tied series 2-2 with not a single home win in the first 4 games? Come on, boys. We're going to do something for our fans here. We got to have a solid first period. I'll take it again. There it is. Zeus is waking up. Colin White gets his first goal of the Stanley Cup Finals, and Rocky Nystrom, the young man on the first line for the Philadelphia Flyers, tying up the game. Shots are 13-9 in favor of the Philadelphia Flyers. Not good. Come on, boys. Now, the last game we fell down behind by 2 here in the second period. Do not let that happen again. Stay within 1. We can get that third period goal, but 2, that's really pushing it. Come on, boys. Second period. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's a road final. My God. Marchizzo, Jacob Voracek, and Travis Konechny. Second line left wing. First line right wing. Third line right wing. Is he a center? No, Couturier is a center. Konechny is the right wing. So you can just see their depth. Their depth is just scoring goals for them. And Nystrom on the first line as well. Shots are 20-20. All right. I mean, 3 goals here in the third period. If we want it, we got to get one quickly. Like the last game. All right, Shea Theodore, that's one quick. Now, you can make it a game if you get another one before the 5-minute mark. We did. Colin White. Oh, my God. Alex Tuck. Wait a minute. This is serious. Fuck. Jake DeBrusk. He reclaims the lead for the Philadelphia Flyers. Power play. Please, boys. Come on. You can push it. I don't want to fall down. I don't want to go 2-2 on the late power play for Vegas, and they cannot score. What a wild third period. But the series is back 2-2. Shit. Oh, man. We had it. I can't believe it. All right, so good news. We can score on these guys. 38 shots to 25. We dominated in the shot totals. We had 3 third period goals, but that just tied it up. That was the problem. And within like, what, 11 minutes? It didn't take long at all. Shea Theodore, Colin White, and Alex Tuck, and then Jake DeBrusk scores with 10:51. There was still over 10 and a half minutes left after 4 goals in the third period. My God. So that was more like what I thought would be happening in this series. Crazy periods like that. So we are in trouble. We won the first 2 games, but now if you look at the last 2, okay, right off Game 3, we only got 2 goals for. We only got 2 goals for in Game 2, and that got us the W, right? So, goal scoring, it's a little bit of a problem, but we did get the 4 goals, but 3 of them came in the third period in the last game. Wow, they got 5. They got their goals early. So, if recent trends say anything, they're scoring way too many goals, and we are not getting enough, all right? Now, I mean, 4 goals against, 5 goals against, it's going to happen, but we've got to be, the 4 goals is nice, but we've got to be going into the third period with like 2 or 3 goals, man. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this first and second period only having 1 goal going into the third. We're not going to have any success with that. So, 2-2 series tie. Colin White had 2 goals in that game, but we still lost. So, my whole plan about Colin White being due and that being a W, he was due, but it was an L, so now we're in trouble. It's a 2-2 series tie. Hopefully, the away team, the road team trend continues because we're back in Philly. First period, baby. Come on. All right, it's the serious games now. Oh, it's a best-of-3 Stanley Cup Final. Don't have a bad first period. Come on, somebody freaking score. First period. I'll take it. Fucking hell, man. The best we can hope for is a goddamn tie. Claude Giroux on the second line center. Nick Ritchie ties it up. Robbie Fabry takes the lead, but then Shane Gostisbehere with 1:54 left there in the first period. That's a ball breaker. Ties it up. Shots are 12-9 in favor of the Vegas Golden Knights. And I can tell you this. The last 3 games now, this counts. Connor Hellebuyck, he's been dropping the ball. He's been dropping it. Come on, Connor, you got to shut the door. And for the rest of the game, for the rest of the series, all right, you've really got to do what you did in the Nashville series towards the end. Come on, second period. 1 goal against for God damn. Both teams again. Wayne Simmons on the second line right wing, and Andrei Burakovsky third line right wing. All right, boys, here we go again. We got what I wanted. We're going into the third period with 3 goals, but the offensive side of the Philadelphia Flyers woke up after games 1 and 2. I mean, 5 goals, 4 goals, or 4 goals, then 5 goals, and now they got 3 goals going into the third. Things are not looking good. Resume simulation. Come on, boys. We need some third period heroes here. And Connor, yes, Hayden Fleury, of all people, Hayden Fleury. I don't think he had a single point in the regular season. 13:30 left. Come on, Connor. This is the time for you to shut the freaking door, man. You want to become a legend here in Vegas? You have the opportunity. 5:32. 4:37, 3:35, 2:32, please! Yes, baby! Alex Tuch with the empty netter, and the Vegas Golden Knights are 1 game away from a Stanley Cup victory, and we get to go home for Game 6. So far in the first 5 games, every single game has gone to the road team. Now, if that trend continues, that's good for us, because we got 4 road games, but I don't want to look at it like that. We had the chance. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the chance to win the Stanley Cup on front of our fans here in Vegas. 1 chance. You only get 1 shot. Oh my God, I cannot let it go. I've got to come through. Come on, boys. You got to think the pattern of the road team winning in the playoffs is going to be broken up eventually, right? Like that has to break. We're due. The home team is due. Whatever team it is, they're due. Now, if we lose this and then they're due for Game 7, that's going to be shit. So we've got the chance right here, boys. We've got to get it done. Colin White, I mean, if you're truly a Vegas legend, you've got the platform. You've got it all. You've got the opportunity in life. All right, a lot of us go through life. We don't get the opportunities to do what we want. You guys have it. You've got to come through. So we're doing real-time simulation, boys. We're doing real-time simulation. The Vegas Golden Knights, 60 minutes away from glory. And they get to start on the power play, but it goes nowhere. But they kill one off as well. Cody Glass in his rookie season. He just got the first goal of the game in a Game 6, and Ryan Ellis. The trade acquisition. Ryan Ellis scores with 11 minutes left in the first period from the point. Come on, get to the end. Connor Hellebuyck, get to the end. Yes. All right, slow it down. The Philadelphia Flyers, they've had a couple 2-second goal periods and 1 3-goal second period, so relax, all right? Shots are 15-8 in favor of Philadelphia. We're playing great. Playing great defensively, and we're getting the goals before the third period like I asked. Come on, boys, just keep it up. I'm not even gonna, you know what? Resume simulation. They don't need my motivation right now. It's up to the coach, up to the players. Penalty kill, and they kill it off. 5-on-3 penalty kill. Oh no, they kill it off. 5-on-4. What are you freaking idiots doing? Stop taking penalties. Power play. Craig Rankin, the future. Oh, Cody Glass and Craig Rankin scoring goals here in Vegas. And Connor Hellebuyck, he's got 28 saves through the first 2 periods. Everything's coming together. Connor Hellebuyck playing great. We got the 3 goals before the end of the second period, and we're on home ice with the Stanley Cup in the building. Come on, Vegas. 3 years of failure. The 3-14-1 run. There it is. Oh, there it is. Zeus puts an exclamation mark on Game 6. 2 goals. Oh, fuck you, Jacob Voracek. You're too late, scoundrel. 9:44, 8:33. We've won the cup. We've won the fucking cup. Oh, yeah, baby. I gotta watch this shit. I'm watching it. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The countdown. The Vegas Golden Knights here at home. The T-Mobile Arena. Oh, they're killing the Philadelphia Flyers 5-1. And the Flyers right now, they're just playing. Oh, man, they can't do anything. Whiffing on open one-timers there in the slot. They've given up. They can't believe it. After an incredible season, winning the President's Trophy, steamrolling their way to the Stanley Cup Finals, the team filled with young players and veterans like Voracek and Giroux. They go up against the tough Vegas Golden Knights, who won 41 games during the regular season. But they got something special. They got heart, boys. They got heart. They got desire. They got determination. And they got GM superb, man, boys. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! The Vegas Golden Knights are your year 4 Stanley Cup champions. You did it, boys. You freaking did it. It's a Christmas miracle. The Vegas Golden Knights have done it. For the first time in franchise history, they are Stanley Cup champions. And these names, they'll be remembered for all time. I mean, Zeus himself. Do we even have a captain on this team? I'm going to have to figure out who's even hoisting the cup. The Conn Smythe, though, they've got to go. It's got to go to Zeus. Colin White. He didn't have the greatest cup final, early anyways, but he did actually have a couple 2-goal games, did he not? This final, he just put it away there in the third period. 3-0 going into the third. I felt great, but then 2 early goals by Connor Hellebuyck. It's just a big weight off his shoulders when he sees that happen. The guy was clutch. The Game 6 overtime winner against Nashville. He's got like 18 goals in like 20-something games played. He's got to win the Conn Smythe. And Connor Hellebuyck as well. Against the Nashville Predators, he had those horrible first 3 games. 3 of 4. Yeah, the 3 bad games out of the first 4. Same here against the Philadelphia Flyers. You know, we weren't scoring the goals early, and then games 3 and 4, he just dropped the ball big time when we had a 2-0 series lead, but he answered big to win it. And it is Colin White, the Conn Smythe winner, baby. Oh, that might be our new captain, boys. How could I not name him the captain after what he did? Centering the first line with Johansson and Fabry it was there in the final. So here it is, Lord Stanley Cup. It looks sexy as hell. We got the new the new Stanley Cup celebration. Yes, look at all these names. There's Derek Brassard, the veteran. He finally gets his hands on a Stanley Cup title or championship. All right, I'm freaking vamping. Oh, we do have a captain. Who the hell is that? Is that Cody Eakin? Cody Eakin! I didn't make Eakin the captain. Cody Eakin, our 4th line center, is the first captain in Vegas Golden Knight history to hoist the Stanley Cup. Yeah, Bettman, man, you lost some weight. Good job, Ginger Man. Cody Eakin, he did it. Oh, man, when did Cody Eakin become the captain? What the hell? Whatever, man, it doesn't matter. He can stay the captain now. I'm going to have to sign him to a contract. Alex Pietrangelo. You want to talk about a free agent acquisition. This guy helped us get us into the playoffs. We barely made the playoffs, remember. Only 41 wins. This guy was like point per game, basically, for the first 60. And then he helped us out in the playoffs. And there's Craig Rankin rocking the mullet. Look at the young man. Cleanly shaven. He's not old enough to grow a playoff beard just yet. Oh, they're telling him to go out there for one more go-around. Craig Rankin, the future of Vegas, number 55. I like it. You know what? Actually, this is good, EA. Good job on the Stanley Cup celebration. You get different players. It adds to a story. I'm liking it. Oh, this man, though, yes. Connor Hellebuyck. I was making the point earlier. You know, I don't think statistically he had a dominating playoff run. He didn't win the Conn Smythe, and usually goaltenders do win the Conn Smythe, especially in this game. But he always came through when we needed it. When our team was against the ropes, he just shut it down. So it didn't matter what he did in the first few. And your year 4 Stanley Cup champions, the Las Vegas Golden Knights. Hey guys, Johnny here, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and make sure notifications are on so you don't miss out on any new content. You can also swing by our website, which has forums and a live chat. That, along with Twitter, allows us to play with our subscribers in our GTA lobbies or the 24/7 open Minecraft server, where you can build with others or play in one of the many mini games across Superbia. Our Patreon account helps us support our website and the Minecraft server, and we also live stream on Twitch, where I take days off my life for your entertainment. Sonny Gray, get out of it. You stupid pieces of shit! I should have gone with Jose for Fernandez! Oh my God, pitching change. Fernandez, get your ass in there. Oh, I swear to God, baseball God just decided to all over me. Grand slam, oh yeah. Make me miss the playoffs with a first-ranked team. Year 2, 30 games above 500, no divisional win, trip to the wild card. First inning.